It's a little preachy, and here's the thing. I can't do it because I'm married, and frankly, I'm afraid of my wife, and she told me I can't do it. I'm not afraid of my wife because she's necessarily tougher than me, although she's one of those women who's like kind of buff and likes to work out, and I'm a little more buffet. I like to eat out, so, you know, the difference is there. Hey, but opposites attract, so it's awesome. No, I'm afraid of her because I think she had a secret life. Have you ever seen the movies where somebody has a normal life and then something happens and a switch clicks and it's like they were some other thing? My wife, I think, was an assassin in a previous life or something. I came in the house the other day to let her know there was a rattlesnake in our front yard. And I told her, I said, there's a rattlesnake in the front yard. And her eyes like went weird as she ran into the garage. And I hear this banging around as she comes back out with a mop that she had modified into a weapon. She had pulled the handle or the head of it off, and it was just an upside-down triangle on a piece of stick. I said, what are you going to do? She said, I'm going to go kill this snake. I said, you can't go kill a snake. That's a rattlesnake. That's dangerous. That wouldn't be good. She grabs a flashlight and says, here, Nancy, come hold the light. I'm like, I'm just trying to protect you, babe. I'm just, really. So I go out there, and I'm holding the light, and I'm like Michael J. Fox. I'm just like... Was that too soon? It's too soon. No, it's too soon. Yeah, it's okay to make fun of fat people, but don't you get on Michael J. You leave Alex P. Keaton alone, but you talk about them fat people. All right, so I'm holding the light, and the snake, right in the middle of the snake's mouth was a mouse. It was just in the middle of eating, which is the only reason why it hadn't killed both of us. And I said, what are you going to do? She said, I'm going to drop this thing down, and I'm going to kill the snake. And I said, all right, Rambo. What happens if the snake doesn't die? She said, oh, that's a good point. She reaches into her pocket. She grabs what I can only describe as part machete, part switchblade. I said, what are you going to do with that? I said, where'd you get that? She said, I got it from my dad. When? When I started dating you. So my wife takes 3 quick breaths and just drops the hammer on this snake, and it doesn't die. It folds up, the mouth opens up, the mouse backs out, says thanks, and leaves. And my wife pulls out the machete and begins to cut the head of the snake off. Then she takes the body and she turns to the neighborhood like she's Russell Crowe in Gladiator and says, are you not entertained? And I'm looking at her like, and she whips around, what? And I said, oh, sugar. I'm John Hill. That's my time. Thank you guys so much.